Well, now that we're recording, what about my capitalization is the issue?
The lack thereof.
You mean on the list?
On the list, when you put the little descriptions on, there's no capitals at the front of sentences.
You know,
I fix it when I put it on the few times I do put it on Instagram.
Yeah, when you remember. Cock nose.
Yeah.
So the list right now is not finished because I have to do the episode list, the episode title and number.
Okay.
And once I do that, I guess I'll put Grammarly on my computer so it can autocorrect my grammar.
Yeah.
Because I really don't give a shit.
No, I do.
I spend 3 hours editing and you're complaining about the way I type. You know what? How about we switch it? I'll do the Instagram. You can do the video and audio editing.
Oh, yeah. You want to wait for a month and a half for it to come out?
And not come out at all?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't pretend.
No, I don't pretend at all, dude.
So yeah. What was I gonna say? It was one was fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Move that right there so I can see your doofy ass face.
And the second one is
right
start
there.
Goddamn episode.
Everything's going. I started recording before we started talking.
Okay.
So yeah.
I think this is you.
Is it? I get to say something fun then. All right, whatever. Fucking here we go. Welcome to Mike and Dave Hit the Stage.
Hi, Mike.
I'm Dave, and today's episode is You Make Me Sick.
Yes.
And you beat me to at least one song here.
Really?
Yes.
I also put one song on here just to annoy you because it annoys me.
Really?
Yes.
I think I know which one it is.
Okay.
And we'll get to it.
Yeah, of course we will.
But I did want to start with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Which
one was on that? I don't even know. I don't remember.
I just say that anytime I hear Bad Religion because that's what my brain does.
Really? That was don't even. That's why it's one of their bigger songs.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's what happens when I hear Bad Religion. That's what it goes off in my head.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is that when you see them live, when they play. All right, so let's get to it. My first song is Infected by Bad Religion. And I would say I always thought that 21st Century Digital Boy or something like that would be their biggest song. But when you see them live, the hick in the crowd when this song comes on is so big. And I didn't even realize that now you're telling me that it was on Tony Hawk.
No, I don't think it was on Tony Hawk. It's just that because they were on Tony Hawk, I don't know which song it was. But since that's what I know them from, just knowing that they were on there, every time I hear their name, I think of them.
Yeah, I got to look it up.
Oh, those little butt ticklers that you call thumbs are going to look it up on your tiny phone?
Hang on a second.
If I have to use my dick beaters, those are definitely butthole ticklers.
Oh, I just got some bad news. Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah, let's go. I'll tell you later. It's not
okay.
Personally bad. It's
universally bad.
Friend bad. Yes. So actually, I wanted to look it up. I think it's actually the fly is back. I think it's you. The name of the song.
Pro Skater 2?
Yeah. Let's see. Tony Hawk. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the sound everyone wants to hear.
Anyway, let's keep going. So, so Infected by Bad Religion.
Not a bad
great song.
I'm not super in love with it.
You're not a Bad Religion
but it's
fan.
a good song. No, I'm not. I'm not against Bad Religion. Like it's not. It started out. I was like, what are we doing
What are we
here?
doing here?
Okay, I get
Yeah.
it. I got it. I was waiting for like a trumpet or something.
No, Bad Religion doesn't do trumpets, dude.
No, I know. But my brain was like, here it comes, and it didn't. I was like, oh, thank.
No, I think on this whole list, I didn't give you a trumpet at all on this whole list.
Not a goddamn trumpet to be heard.
Yeah. I don't think the next few lists, I don't think I put any ska on any of them. I don't remember. But
no. I'm just looking. I'm looking at the three of them.
Yeah, I think I went more. I went more 90s in one and more.
Yes.
Female in the other.
Yes.
That's what I did.
I felt guilty going through some of those lists. I feel like I could have done better.
Yeah,
but I don't want to change anything because I locked in my decisions. I'm going to live with them.
Yeah, that's your final answer. Yeah, exactly.
That is I'm locked in. Yeah, so this is another one of those like super thick bass tone, hardcore-ish kind of sounds. So in my 20-something years of playing bass, there's a thing that I talk about, and it's called clank. It's a sound that happens. It's kind of it's a clanky sound in a bass playing.
Right.
And in bass playing. And it's weird. Like there are so many different styles of that. Like hardcore has one, death metal has one. And that new gent progressive stuff has a completely different one. And this is more of the like I would call classic bass clank. I know it sounds
what the clank would be. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's a slight bit of distortion. You can almost hear the string hit the fretboard.
That's what I thought it was. Okay.
From the pick scrape. You know, there's a feel to it. Now, there are some guys who try to get like this ultra compressed and like kind of sound.
Right.
And this is not that. Having said that, I would take this bass tone over a modern metal bass tone any day of the week.
Really?
Any day of the week.
Well, they've had plenty of time to get it done.
It's not on this. There's like 2 or 3 on this list. Yeah. But on another one of our lists, it goes you and it's like you, me. It's like that's a bass tone I'd want to copy. That's a bass tone I'd want to copy. Just back and forth.
Right.
And this is one of those ones. Like if I could get this guy's, and it's probably just like a Fender P bass, picks like a medium Tortex pick, and probably like a Fender bass cab.
Yeah.
Would do it. But you know, it's classic.
Yeah. But this is the one I beat you to?
No, not even close.
Oh.
No, it's further down the list.
Oh, all right.
So do you want to do it? You want to go to the next one? Because I know you hated it.
Huh?
I know you hated the next one.
No. So your next one is The Sickness by Last in Line.
Yes. Off the album Heavy Crown.
I did not hate it. I expected to hear Dio on every fucking when it started, and I'm like,
because it's Dio without Dio.
It's a very Dio song.
No, this is literally.
By the way, he passed away 14 years yesterday.
I know.
Okay.
So this is the lineup from the album Last in Line.
Yes, you've said that before, right?
This is Vinny Appice, Jimmy Bain, Vivian Campbell, and their singer is Andrew Freeman. And I just love this song. I love this. This entire album for me is no skips.
Yeah. I didn't dislike this song. Not at all.
And when these guys come again, when these guys roll through again, we are going to go see them because they are a live show.
I didn't know they were still playing.
Awesome live show. Oh, yeah. They just put out an album last year.
Really?
Their third.
Oh.
Are the children making faces at you?
No, one of the kids came up and laid in his bed. You okay, buddy? Oh, all right. Go ahead, lay there and close your ears.
Tell me butt hurt?
His belly hurts.
Too much candy?
Arm hurts? Hang on, let me mute a second.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna complain. My arm hurts, my neck hurts, my neck, my back. Some other places I'm not allowed to talk about. I know Mike can hear me. Been diddling his butthole too much. What happened? The reach around's hurting him?
Really? It's his arm, not his belly. Yeah. Oh, this is a great fucking episode so far.
What? Well, you do make me sick, so really.
Yes. Yes.
He's hurting. You're sick.
Yeah.
I had a CAT
I just got
scan.
bad news. It's great. All around good stuff going on.
I had a CAT scan where they told me my butt was going to get warm.
Yeah.
Good times.
That you were. Yeah. Anyway.
You may feel like you've gone to the bathroom. Yeah. And I didn't have my backpack with me.
I think I just did.
Still the clock's still going on days since Dave shit his pants.
Is it? Good.
We haven't had to reset it to 0 lately.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's not much to say about Last in Line. They're an amazing band. No. The singer is, and he's a good singer. He's better live. Much better live.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely. And covering the Dio stuff is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Bain passed away after this album was released.
Yeah.
And their current bassist is Phil Soussaint. He's a French-Canadian guy.
Okay.
All right. He's a good bassist.
Do they also cover the Dio stuff as well?
Only live though. They don't put any of the Dio covers on albums.
Right. All right.
But they mix it up. Now they have 3 albums of original music.
Mm-hmm.
Plus they do like this is Straight Through the Heart and Holy Diver and all those.
Yeah.
And they're amazing live. Like just thinking about it, I get the chills.
Oh,
and I've seen them like 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I saw them twice. The last time when they came through on their first album, I saw them twice.
Mm-hmm.
When they came through their second album, I saw them twice. And I haven't seen them live yet on this album.
Oh, okay. Are they coming around anytime soon?
I got to look it up. It's gonna be hopefully within the next year.
Oh, all right. Hopefully not in October. You already got me for one. Mike got me for one.
Oh,
one
yeah,
show
that's
in
a big
October.
One. Oh, this is one of those ones where when these guys play, they play like Mulcahy's.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, that's actually the last place I saw them was Mulcahy's.
Okay, all right. That's I like a small venue like that.
It's a great venue for that.
Smaller.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one.
All right.
Go ahead. Tell the people who it is.
My next one is I'm So Sick by Flyleaf off of the album Flyleaf.
Yes. I was mad at first.
Okay.
Because I hate her voice.
Really?
I don't like Boo Boo Baby voices.
It's not a Boo Boo Baby voice.
It is in my head.
No. You have me paranoid. Every time I put one of these on, like, yeah, I put this, right? We made this list. And then I was in the car where I always listen to these lists. And it comes on. And like I went, she starts singing. And I went, no, this isn't it. This is not what you're talking about.
But like I said, I hated this at first.
Okay.
And it grew on me.
Okay.
Her voice, not so much, but the vocal patterns and the rhythms are really good.
Right.
And the lyrical content's pretty awesome.
If I don't know too much about Flyleaf, let me look this up real quick. Because they're not around anymore. Like, not around at all. Like, not around at all. Like, you can't find
new Flyleaf music.
Yeah, I can't find anything about them. Hang on.
Dick Peters away.
Yeah. Now I hear my other kid downstairs. This is all right. That didn't work. Is Flyleaf 2 words?
One word.
I should really just leave this to you.
Alt metal band have reunited with the original vocalist Lacey Strum, who previously left the group in 2012 and was replaced by Kristen May, who then left the group in 2016. Flyleaf has been on hiatus ever since.
Right. Yeah, I know.
So these guys have been on hiatus for almost 8 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right. So,
this Revolver magazine article is from 2022. They haven't officially broken up.
Right. I'm looking on their wiki right now. Strum performing in 2009. What? It's Strum's return 2022 to present. And it's only 2022.
Pretty much.
All right, so maybe they're slowly working it together. But yeah, so this is one of those bands that I caught on I think one of those MTV shows where they
Oh, I was gonna say now
what?
that's what I call metal, one of those.
No. I think back yeah, they were around in 2002, right? So I think MTV was still playing a few videos back then. So I
It's
definitely caught
amazing
them
that
on that.
MTV doesn't play any music videos anymore.
No, you have to watch VH1 Classic now to catch videos.
Oh,
And
the
that's
other
only
MTV?
yeah, and that's and the metal ones are only at like midnight on Sundays or something bullshit like that.
I
Where
I understand that my joy of music is not for everybody,
right,
which pretty
it,
much half of this list is like, most people wouldn't like this.
yeah, like getting to the next one.
Wait a second. You didn't like the next one?
I will explain why, and
Okay.
you should know why as soon as play the song in your head and think of why I don't like this one. So I will. You put "Spreading the Disease" by Queensryche off of Operation Mindcrime.
Which is a fucking classic.
Yes. By the way, the beginning of the song, WSOU uses that for like their news break now, like the intro to the news break. And every time this played, I thought of WSOU. But do you really not know why I don't like this one? Well, no, I like this. I just don't like one part.
Is it the talking?
Yes, it's the commentary in the middle of that is so dated, dude. You can't do that because then you listen to it now, and this was written in when 1989. When was
Hang
this?
on. I am looking. Go to album.
Yeah,
88.
right. So what he's saying makes no sense now. So when you record something,
Wait a second.
what?
I'm going to hard disagree on that one.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to and mute
I don't
that.
know what that means.
That's not meant for you to know. Pull up the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. The part where he says religion and sex are power plays, manipulate people for the money they pay.
No,
Selling skin, selling God. The numbers look the same on the credit cards.
no, that is him
Politicians
singing.
say no to drugs while we pay for wars in South America.
No,
That's the part that's spoken.
is it?
Fighting fire with empty words while the banks get fat. The poor stay poor. The rich get rich. The cops get paid to look away, and the 1% rules America. That's
I
the
don't know.
spoken part.
Whatever.
You just don't like when people talk. That is the most accurate statement I've ever heard in an album.
Oh Jesus!
It's right
I
up
thought you
there.
were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say it was the most accurate statement you've ever heard about me. You just don't like when
No.
people talk. It's true. That is an accurate statement as well. I
How did
don't
you
like
get
when
into
people
this?
talk.
You wanted a co-host. It's not even. You came to me, go, hey, you want to do a podcast? And I said yes.
No, I announced it to the crowd, and you went, "I'll do it.
Yeah, that's true. You just said, I'll do it.
I'll do it."
I'll do the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I fucking love this.
No, it was good.
This
It was
I
good.
love the the story behind this album being complete. It's a complete work of fiction.
Right.
This guy's a junkie. They use him as a hitman. The
Right.
church is backing him, keeping him safe. And it's a crooked priest and a nun that used to be a prostitute.
Ugh.
Let me
hate-
guess. You've never actually looked at the story.
No.
He sings it.
I don't.
It's not even like it's not even subtle. 16 and on the run from home. She found a job at Times Square working live S&M shows.
I don't like concept albums.
God. Not every song has to be a 2-minute fucking
What the hell was that? It's not
just a random blathering of words.
Yeah.
Some stuff can have meaning
Blathering
other than
of words.
Yeah, a blathering of words.
Yeah. No meaning. None.
Father William saved her from the street. Come on.
Excuse me.
She's Sister Mary now. Eyes as cold as ice. He takes her once a week on the altar like a sacrifice. That is smart.
That is gross.
Did you not read the words?
I'm not.
Did
No,
you
I
not
did.
listen
I
to the
heard that
words?
every time I listened to it, and I thought it was gross. And
It is gross. It's meant to be gross. It's meant to be. It's meant to be horrifying. It's to show how corrupt this priest is.
Mm-hmm.
He's aiding in political assassinations.
I love how
the whole
you're getting
the
right
whole
now.
concept of this. I know it just infuriates me that you don't like. You're like,
Don't
I
care.
don't like concept albums.
I don't care.
God, it's terrible. You really do make me sick. Jesus Christ. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
You pick Sick Boys by Social Distortion from the album Social Distortion.
Yes.
You have a lot of album title, band title here.
Yeah, I forget. I wouldn't break the cycle.
But I do like Social Distortion.
Yes.
This is too slow.
Yes, I agree with you 100%.
And I've seen live versions of this that are a million miles an hour.
There's a band called MXPX that covered this. And every time I played this playlist, I thought I should have put that version on there because they sped it up. And that's the speed it should have been. You're right. This feels like it is too slow. And like you, what am I trying to say? Like it should speed up at some point, but it never. What?
What?
I don't know. Like it should speed up at some point, but it never does.
It feels like it's gonna start picking up pace, and it just never.
But it never does. Overall, though, I do like the song.
There's not much to say about Social Distortion other than they're a really good band, but it always felt like their recordings were they told them in the studio, "Yo, you got to slow this down, slow it down, slow it down."
Yeah, maybe.
It feels like it. I could be completely wrong.
You think they were just playing to a tempo, like a
maybe?
That's the only thing I can think of. Is that it was
in a studio. You play to a click track or a metronome or whatever they're using. Back then, maybe not, but still, even then, it feels slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a thing you have to do as a musician to get a good take.
Right, you don't want to.
But this could have been just as good faster.
Right, and it is,
and not it doesn't have to be lightning speed. It could have just been, let's say it's at 80, 100, 110.
Right. I got you. Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. It's still a good song.
Yeah.
Actually, I kept going back to live stuff. When hearing it, I'm like, yeah, now I want to hear it live so I can hear it fast.
So next time, all right. So the next time we both feel that something's too slow, I'll put either the live version on or the
well, you can throw the live version on with it. You can double up and throw the live version right next to it.
Yeah.
And we can include them both so people can have a reference, because honestly, if somebody hasn't heard Social Distortion, they deserve to hear both.
Right. Okay.
Because live, it's still the same band, but it doesn't sound like the same energy.
Right.
Their recorded energy and their live energy are very different.
Well, I got you.
So let's go to the next one.
We're getting into the fun stuff. All right. Your next one is Parasite by Michael Romeo.
Romeo. Michael Romeo.
Right. Okay.
From War of the Worlds Part 2.
I don't know who this guy is.
Okay.
I liked the middle part of this song.
Okay, so
not the middle of the part. You have the bands you like have this thing where they
talent.
No. Yeah, it's talent. Don't get me. It is, but they play keyboards in the beginning that don't need to be there. The keyboards in the beginning of this song,
intro,
and at the end, no, but they sound out of place. There's no need for them. And then this song, then the keyboards stop, and this song rips it. And I could have stopped. It could have started right there. After the first,
I don't think it really stops. The keyboards are there through the whole song.
Are they? Well, they don't sound like they do in the beginning at the end, where they sound like horns.
It's a horn section. It's made to sound like a horn section.
It's gross.
It's orchestral.
It sounds fake.
Yes.
It sounds fake. I don't like fake horns. I like real horns.
Well,
not a cake horn.
A ska trumpet. So let's go into who this is. Michael Romeo is the guitarist for Symphony X.
Okay.
He does not sing.
But he does on this one. Wait, so this is not him singing. Okay.
This is not him singing. So on his two most recent albums, War of the Worlds Part 1 and War of the Worlds Part 2, he got two different singers. The first album was a guy named Rick Castellano. Very cool singer, very good singer.
Okay.
They didn't use him for the next one. They used Dino Jelusic.
Okay.
Who I have put on here and on other lists before.
How Gindaloon can you get on all three of those names? Michael
Romeo, Rick Castellano, and Dino Jelusic?
Yeah.
Well, the irony is that Dino Jelusic is Romanian.
Oh, all right. Close enough.
You fucking racist.
It's right next door to fucking Italy. I'm not racist. I'm Italian. I don't even know what that means.
I was going to say, because the Moors conquered Sicily. What do you want me to say?
Stop it. I am Sicilian, actually. I'm not Italian.
I know you are. I love when people, I can't be racist. I'm Sicilian. Well.
Yeah. There's a part of a movie that explains all that.
Yes. True Romance.
Yes.
It is Dennis Hopper talking to Christopher Walken.
Yes.
And he explains what happened in the worst way possible.
It is so good.
It's one of the best speeches.
Yeah.
It's right up there with in Tusk when he's explaining how he sewed the guy's legs together to make a walrus tail.
I've never seen Tusk.
It's terrible. It's a Kevin Smith movie. It's terrible. It's just really funny.
I love Kevin Smith's movies, but I've never seen Tusk.
I'm going to say this sadly. I have not seen his last 4.
Yeah.
Wait, Clerks 3, Jay and Silent Bob Get Old.
That's not Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Reboot, whatever.
Yeah.
Yoga Hosers and Tusk.
Yeah.
I've not seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those. Yoga Hosers.
Yet I saw Cop Out and I was mad that I did.
Yeah. Well, he blamed that on Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
And if that's the case, then Bruce Willis is paying for it now.
Oof.
What? I feel bad. I do feel bad.
I feel bad he's suffering.
Yes.
But I don't feel bad that he's a douche.
He's a prick. Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that. He's a douche. That's the best way to put it. King of the river douches. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. I am somewhere else on this one today. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Yeah, I'll tell you why after this.
Obviously.
So yeah. So okay, Michael Romeo.
Yeah.
Oh, Romeo.
It's Romeo. Honestly, the reason I love this album is Dino Jelusic's voice is always impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And I put him on another list that's coming, and I was expecting you to be not happy with it, but I didn't care. I'm like,
I've heard it already.
It's 2 lists from now.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. A lot of that I don't know the names of the bands yet, so
Mm-hmm.
I've just been listening to the songs. So
good. Good. You fucking need to.
I will.
But yeah, I love these 2 albums. War of the Worlds Part 1 and 2. They were absolutely out of note. Like he announced he was putting out an album, and War of the Worlds Part 1 came out. I was like, this is not what I was expecting.
All right.
And then War of the Worlds Part 2 came out, and I was like, I was expecting more of War of the Worlds Part 1, and it's completely different.
How long are these fucking albums? Because I don't know. If you need 2 parts,
they're not connected like that.
Oh,
They're of a style. That's the best way to put it. They're of a style.
Okay.
So, without the bonus tracks,
Mm-hmm.
War of the Worlds Part 2 is 11 tracks, and the whole album is 1 hour and 6 minutes.
Okay. That's not terrible.
So that's with the bonus track.
Yeah.
And then if I go to Michael Romeo, he only has like 4 or 5 albums. War of the Worlds Part 1 is 10 songs, 53 minutes. Reasonable.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I call that average for progressive music.
Yeah, right. 5 minutes a song. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
You know, it's no 23-minute masterpiece.
Yeah.
I have yet to put one on for you.
You mean album or album length or song length?
Song.
My
Just
album
remember,
lengths are.
we did long songs, and some of them were almost 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's why you did it with Mike and not me.
Yes, had to. What punk song is more than 4 minutes? Unless it has like a Jimmy Carter speech in the beginning, it's not gonna have shit.
You know me and Carter's me and speeches. I mean, ain't no song gonna have a speech in my songs.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Because this is where you beat me.
Really?
You beat me to it. The second you sent me the list, and I started, I'm like, you fuck.
Really? This is the one?
I actually, in the car, I yelled cocksucker. Cocksucker.
I love it. I love it.
So you put Sick by 12 Foot Ninja from the album Outlier.
Yes.
And I was so mad.
One of my favorite newer artists who are not around anymore.
It kills me.
It
absolutely kills me. Especially because their latest album came out and I didn't love it at first.
This was their second, or this was
their second full-length album.
Right.
And it's a masterpiece. Like as far as their production goes, it's phenomenal. Finding out how they record drums, I almost crap myself with excitement.
How do they record drums?
Their drummer doesn't have a drum kit to use at home.
Right.
And all their stuff was done at home. He uses a Roland V drum kit and uses the MIDI tracks to create a fake drum kit on the computer and then fills in the MIDI hits with real drums.
Yeah. I'm looking up.
Note for note replacing his drum hits with real drum sounds. Like triggers, but better.
Yeah.
And it sounds like this.
Do you know that on October 10th, 2023, the band Soft announced a new acoustic-only album via Bandcamp by releasing a new single called Everywhere I Look. And that's it. That's the last thing they did.
No. In what year?
2023.
Oh, that's the stuff that Roan was working on. Their rhythm guitarist.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Rome.
Rowan.
I thought you meant, I thought you said Rome, like the.
Like isn't that the guy who got kicked out of? The guy who got kicked out of
Sublime.
Sublime, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
why did you say it like
Rome.
that? Why did you say it like that?
Like what?
Sublime.
Because they're garbage.
It's Sublime, not Sublime.
No, they're not. They're fucking terrible. Sublime. It's like
they're below a lime.
So there used to be a tattoo shop right by my parents' house. Really nice guys, Torres Tattoos. They were super cool. They actually did one of the tattoos on my leg. Mm-hmm. And they pierced Jenny's nose. And they used to have this like glass like vase in the window filled with limes and water.
Okay.
And Jenny's like, when do you think they're going to change the limes? And until they closed, they had never changed the limes. They were awful looking.
Oh, they all dried out and gross?
No, they were suspended in liquid. Ew. They looked like they were rotting.
Ugh, gross.
So Jenny was like, oh, I think they forgot to change the limes again.
Yeah.
So when I think Sublime, I think of that rotten thing of limes.
Sublime.
Ugh.
Only concert I ever left.
Was it with Rome?
Yes. Terrible.
Figures.
Ugh. That's who I thought you meant they were talking about. I thought they were doing songs with Rome.
Isn't the son's singer, the singer's son is now the singer of the band, right?
Yes. Yep.
Grassy Knoll?
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Second gunman on the Grassy Knoll. That's his name.
Yes. Oh, God. My back hurts.
Well, you worked today.
Yeah.
That back-breaking sit in a car and stare at the sun job.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know what you do.
Yeah.
Like, I know where you work. I just don't know what you do there.
Far off.
I know.
I sit in my car a lot. I do.
Somebody the other day says, oh, you work hard. I went, do I? When?
Yeah. There are days, believe me, there are days, like I had one today, this week, that was quite taxing. But it's a lot of walking. Because we do full blocks of gas mains. So it's a lot of walking from one end of a block to another. and back and forth all day. Fucking exhausting.
I had one of those days. I think I did like, I want to say 3 miles in a building.
Yeah.
With the portable machine, just pushing it back and forth, going room, like from one room to another, then go back to the basement, check out my work. Then I find there's like 3 more. I had to start them, go room to room and shoot those, and then go back down and start over.
Yeah.
And it was the whole shift like that. I got home, I went, I'm going to take a shower. I took a shower. I sat down in front of the computer and fell asleep listening to music.
That's nuts.
Woke up like 2 hours later and then went, all right, I guess I should go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should not sleep in a gaming chair.
No, it's not that bad.
No?
Oh, Jesus. I hit start on that. Yeah, I hit start on something.
Oh.
I wanted to bring up the lyrics for Sick.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen the video?
Yes. They're in the like a cabin?
Yes.
Right?
I love
like a girl.
It's an old guy captures them and dresses him up like a girl.
Yeah.
Which is even funnier.
Yeah.
I love the lines in this. Just a lot of them are repeated, but that are you sick of being tired? Are you tired of being sick?
Being sick. Yeah.
I love, that's I forget who said it originally. It's like, I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
That's in a lot of songs.
No, but I mean, the original was like a motivational thing. I had to do something. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this song. The video is weird. All their videos are weird.
Yes.
Oh,
and they're a little gross sometimes.
Oh, I can taste your dreams.
And at the end of what song is that? It's off their first album, where he sees
Coming for You.
The beautiful girl, and then it flashes back, and she's.
It looks like
disgusting.
Me.
Looks like you.
Am I wrong?
No, I didn't want to say it. I wasn't going to say it until you said it.
I said it. I can say it. It's me. I know what I look like. I look like a football had sex with a devil.
What?
Just bloated and goofy looking. Smelling somewhat sulfurous.
Sulfurous.
So let's go to the next one.
So yours
is
Pieces
of Me by Fate's Warning from the album Disconnected.
Yes.
I figured this was going to be an for you.
It was okay. But
let me hear why it's
I don't know. It's not bad. It's just not my type of thing.
I know it's
right.
It's not a pop punk masterpiece.
That
I take my cheap shots when I can.
Yeah, I see that. No, it's just there's some bands out there that they don't suck. They're good. They're good at what they do. I understand why they are where they are. It's not for me. That's all.
Yeah, ironically, this is like one of their worst received albums as well.
Oh, okay. See, I wasn't wrong.
It's not that you're right or wrong. I just love this album for a different reason than a lot of people. Their worst album, their least positively received album is FWX, I believe.
Okay.
Not a great album. This is surprisingly good. And I did not take the suicide note of a song that he has on here called Still Remains.
Okay.
Which could have been on here, and it would have made you sick because it is 26 minutes long. Like I said.
I would have quit.
It's actually a really good song. Like you don't even notice time is passing. It's one of those.
Yeah.
But since you don't like it, I figured since you don't actively enjoy this band, I figured I'd keep it short.
Yeah.
But I really do like this song.
Oh, you did one thing on this album. Oh, well, okay. You only have one song left. You did one thing on this list that I want to kill you for.
I know exactly why too.
Yeah, you definitely know why.
I actually can I make a call here? Can we swap the next two so we can end on yours?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna go edit playlist.
Yeah.
Cancel. How do I do this? Okay. So it's gonna let's go to
Okay, your
mine
next,
next and we'll finish on
Yeah.
yours.
Yes.
So for my last song I picked part 3 of 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, The War Inside My Head by Dream Theater.
Okay.
And is it is it because it doesn't finish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
On the album, it does.
What do you mean?
Because it's part 3
Right.
of a few, it's not one song.
Right.
It's
No, I get it, and it flows into the next. It flows into part 4. I'm sure.
It goes into part 4, which I wanted to use, but I don't like it as much as I like The War Inside My Head.
Okay, so 2 things. War Inside My Head. You could have used Suicidal Tendencies,
but it's not the same.
I know. But yes,
you could have used Institutionalized.
Yes, I thought of that too. You put it last, and what YouTube Music does at the end of our playlists is it plays what, and I don't like YouTube Music for this. It plays what it thinks we want to hear next.
Oh, I have that turned off on mine.
Oh, do you? I can turn that off?
Yeah.
So instead of going
in the
into
settings
a song,
where it doesn't continue the list.
Right. Instead of going into a song like from the list, which wouldn't have made me crazy. I would have been like, oh, that's kind of cool, actually. It cuts off, and then it went into like the Red Hot Chili Peppers or something like that. And I was a bit like, ugh, really?
I'd be mad
Come
too.
on. Yeah. And it was like, my kid's up here, but it's like not finishing. You know? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, not your kid.
It's
your child is proof you finished at least twice in your case. I got one.
It's the mental equivalent of edging. That's what that was. Because every time I listen,
edging?
And I
hope he has what's edging.
No, he's not even paying attention. But
what do you mean chokester bait?
But it's that feeling of I'm like, oh, all right, it's because the song is not bad. I don't dislike the song, you know. Like, again, it's not my favorite because I'm not a Dream Theater fan, but ending abruptly like that killed me.
Yes. Now, because you didn't get into it, did you check the lyrics on it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I would, but I'm afraid I'm going to start playing the song.
I can.
Okay.
So this one is slightly, I think, more fucked up than the previous one.
All right.
Than the one I actually chose. I'm sorry. The one I wanted to choose from this album. The next song after this, The Test That Stumped Them All.
Right.
Which is a stupid name for a song. But the song after this was actually the one I wanted to use. I didn't feel it would work as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, Napalm Shower, Show the Cowards We Weren't There to Mess Around. Heat Exhaustion, Mind Distortion, Military Victory Mounted on Innocent Ground.
Okay.
This is a Vietnam vet.
Yeah.
So the 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence are 6 windows in a asylum.
Mm-hmm.
The 6 windows in the doors, and each one is a different patient.
Ah, okay.
And this one is hearing voices from miles away, saying things never said, seeing shadows in the light of the day, waging a war inside my head. Years and years of bloodshed and warfare. Our mission was only to get in and kill. A free vacation, palm trees and shrapnel. Trading innocence for permanent psychotic hell.
Speaking of which, I don't mean to cut you off.
That's fine.
But Apocalyptica released a cover of One today.
That cannot be new.
They couldn't have just today.
They couldn't just have done that now. It's Apocalyptica. No? Didn't they
Maybe
start on One?
I have no idea.
Not even being funny.
I saw it for the first time today, and I'm gonna look it up.
So while you're doing that, I want to read you the lyrics to the next song on this album. The one I didn't choose.
Uh-huh.
You're going to love this. Standing in the darkness, waiting for the light, the smell of pure adrenaline burning in the night. Random blinding flashes aiming at the stage. Intro tape begins to roll, igniting sonic rage. They still keep me between these hollowed walls, hoping to find me in the. Wow, my reading just gave up. Hoping to find in me the answer to the test that stumped them all. And then they have the problem is that there are these other like voices like the boy is just simply crazy. He's suffering from delusion. We honestly think that maybe he might need an institution. It's one of those.
Right.
He lives in a world of fiction. Curled up in the darkness, searching for the light, the smell of sweat and shit steaming through the night. Random urine testing, red pills, pink and blue, counseling and therapy, providing not a clue. It's a rock star who overdid it and went off the edge.
Uh-huh.
These are the less emotionally damaging songs from this album. Because there's a couple of really fucked up ones.
I found it. Apocalyptica did do one before, but this time James and Robert Trujillo are on it.
I hate the way you say his name.
Why? What should I say?
Robert Trujillo.
Trujillo, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, dude.
This Dream Theater album has 2 long songs on it. And I can honestly say you would handle neither of them well.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 3. Of which one you wouldn't handle well.
Of one? Why? Why one?
One of them is called The Great Debate, and it starts with talking.
Oy.
But it's news clips.
Okay.
Because The Great Debate is about stem cell research and what it can and cannot do and all that.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that for you. But the other 2, Glass Prison and Blind Faith,
yeah,
I think you'd enjoy those.
Okay.
For about a minute and a half each. Out of their 13, almost 14 minutes and almost 11 minutes.
Fuck you. I have so much better stuff to do in those 14 minutes.
Okay. So let's cut one of those in half.
Uh-huh.
And then take a minute away from it. And we have your last song.
Okay. So, remember I told you I put one on here that annoys me?
Uh-huh. I knew it was this one. I knew it. And I know can I explain why and then you can agree with me?
100%. By the way.
Okay.
Wearing a pink shirt.
I know.
But
ironically, I'm wearing a 2 in the pink shirt. No, I'm kidding. I'm wearing a bullet bill.
So go ahead.
Okay, so this is You Make Me Sick, the radio mix from Pink from the album Can't Take Me Home.
Mm-hmm.
This was written for her.
Correct.
This is not her style.
No.
This is before she decided to say, fuck you, I'm doing music my way.
Right. This is her first album.
Yes.
She did one album like this. And if you listen to the lyrics and you watch, I don't know if you watched the video.
I did not.
All right. It's funny because when I first saw Pink, I think I've said this before, I knew it wasn't what she wanted to do. I could tell.
You can feel it.
If you watch the video, she was silly in it. She's, like it's not what they were trying to do. And I don't know how to say this, and I don't mean this to sound the way it may sound. They
were trying to make her into a black artist.
There you go. Yes.
Yep.
And if you watch the video, you can't tell. And that's wrong. In so many different ways.
Well, the obvious white trying to act black is one thing.
Right.
But then you can tell she doesn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. She's not feeling the music because we've heard songs where she's into what she's singing, and this ain't it.
Right. And she explains this part of it in Don't Let Me Get Me. There's a part in it where she explains this whole part where they were trying to like make her the anti Britney Spears. They were, Britney Spears was all happy and pretty and all this, and they were trying to make her
edgy,
not ugly, but yeah, the edgy pop star.
Isn't that the same thing they did with Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
Didn't work there either.
No, because these are record people who think they know what the public wants. And if
terrible,
honestly, she got what she did what they wanted by going her own way.
I don't
So
get what you mean there.
Well, she became a edgier pop star without having to mention Hennessy and and this and that. Dude, I listen to these and I go, it makes me. I go like, ah. But I had to. This is why this playlist is called this. It's because of this song.
The second I saw it at the end of this, I'm like, there it is. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then we decided to change the order. And I honestly think this is the best way to end this list because this is sickening. This is the thing I hate about music. Like we make, everyone, including myself, and I'm a fan, makes fun of Nickelback.
Right.
And we would say, oh, that's not really how they are. No, it is.
Yeah.
Because they want money and they're willing to do that. Mm-hmm. But some of the stuff they wrote on their own is actually really good too.
I'll tell you, some of the songs you've put on I've been like, you know what? It's not bad. Would I listen to it on a regular basis? No. But if it came on, if anybody ever listened to regular radio anymore, if it came on the radio, I wouldn't change it. I'd actually kind of look at the radio and go, is this Nickelback? But
like, on purpose?
Yeah.
How often do you say on purpose? Really?
Well, it's funny. I've been going to this deli in the morning and they actually they have a regular radio station on. And it's so funny how it has not changed.
I would say, was it Morning Zoo?
No, it wasn't Z100. It's BLS, I think. But they all have the same format.
Yep.
Like, they're telling you the weather, and it's literally like everybody's checking their phone for the weather now. It makes no sense.
Nobody does that.
They're giving
the only
top
reason
stories.
I ever go to 1010 wins is for traffic.
Right, and even that you don't need it because now
sometimes you do.
Yeah,
I want to know why. I want to know why I'm sitting in a parking lot on the belt.
On the belt, yeah.
I want to hear something's upside down and on fire.
That was yesterday. Yesterday, I sat on the belt for almost 2 hours. I wanted to strangle myself. And
2.5 hours from my mom's house home.
Yeah, was that yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, I was probably in the same traffic.
I had to go the other way. Let's put it that way. I had to go the long way around.
Yeah.
And it was a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, but this song is the epitome of this list. It makes me sick. And to show you that I still support, I wore my pink shirt today.
Well, you're a genuine fan, like Mike. You're genuine fans of her.
Yes.
You're just not a super fan of
her first album. Yeah. I've seen Pink 3 times. Three, yeah, 3 times.
I was gonna say, judging by the child sleep in the bed, at least 2.
All right, Alicia Moore. I've seen Alicia Moore 3 times live.
I was gonna say, what's her real name? Thank you.
Yes.
It's like most of the artists that have stupid names, I'm just like, fuck them.
Yeah.
No, fucking Gordon Sumner.
Robert Van Winkle. Robert Van Winkle.
Oh man. Jerry Dorsey.
Who's that?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Is it? Wow, really?
Okay. So one of the things I wanted to show you was Eddie Izzard talking about how he got his name, Engelbert Humperdinck.
Right.
And he just starts going through random, like, he's like, Guilty Wop Slapdyback, Fisty Bum Waller, just all these weird names. And goes,
right,
Engelbert Humperdinck. He goes, no, go back one.
Wait, that's funny. Yeah. That's funny.
It's Eddie Izzard, for as weird as he is, as weird as they've been, has been hilarious.
Well, yeah.
I believe I got to work on my corrections there. I
think so. Yeah. Huh? I think.
Maybe. Eddie.
Dude.
Eddie Izzard.
Huh?
When Eddie Izzard performs,
right.
It's amazing. It's an amazing time.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I am done. I have to go make some phone calls and some text messages.
All right. So before you do, I'm going to do the quick run out, and then we'll get solved up.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about our friends. This is usually where other Mike checks out.
Does he really?
We're going to talk about. Yeah, he said. Once I hear you start talking about other people, I don't bother listening anymore.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes we say some funny stuff.
Yeah, fucked up shit too. So let's start with Luigi Genaro. And if you don't know, he's in 9 bands. Telerage, Radio Free Tibet, Tiny Cyclones, and the Ouija. He has Luigi Gennaro voiceover for voiceover work. All of those are on Instagram, as well as the Ouija, Tiny Cyclones, Telerage are all on Bandcamp. You can check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Bandcamp. Unworked Apparel, John. He has Unworked Apparel, Unworked on Instagram and Unworked Apparel on Facebook. You can check him out. Great designs, awesome shirts. I'm gonna try to make time to bug him soon. I need new shirts.
It is comical now that you say that.
It's almost laughable how often I don't get to talk to him. It's pathetic. I feel bad. I want to bug him, and then everything gets in the way.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
So we have Leo Mattei, Desolate. That's Instagram, Desolate NYC, Desolate_NYC. And then Over the Top, his synth band, Over the Top Band on Instagram. Check him out. Desolate has a new album out this from last year. Totally worth a listen. Totally worth getting. Next we have Justin Whang. I don't even know why we're advertising him. He is way bigger than any of us.
He should be saying our name. God damn it!
Why would he? Why?
Because he likes us.
If you speak,
he remembers who I am.
Yeah, I was like, speak for yourself. I don't know if he likes me. He was one night he was streaming. This was years ago. I was still working overnights, and I hopped on just to see what he was doing. He was playing. I forget what he was playing. And he's like, yeah, Dave, he's an awesome bassist. I go, I don't think you've ever heard me play bass. He goes, no, I'm being polite. I went, I appreciate that. But it was really funny.
Be polite.
Yeah, he has Justin Whang YT for Instagram, and then Whang on YouTube. WHANG. WHANG.
All right, there, Sheldon.
It's not, knock, 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 penny.
Yeah.
So next we have Mike Pacheco. Michael Pacheco on Spotify. He has all his stuff up there. Check him out. Does he have social media?
Well, he's a Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a personal thing. It's not, he doesn't do any music stuff on it.
Okay. So then never mind. Just look him up on Spotify.
But it's not, it's his personal stuff. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah. So his open to the public should be through Spotify.
Go to Spotify.
Yeah. What was Trump's Trump's platform? Was it Freedom?
What?
Like he's like when he got kicked off of Twitter, Truth
Social. That's what he does.
Yeah. Is he on Truth Social? I don't know.
Continue.
I couldn't stop myself. Roxy Joe. Aecyst. Aecyst. Here we go. This is another Instagram.com/_Aecyst_. YouTube.com Aecyst. And he's on Spotify under the name Aecyst. Check him out. He's got new stuff on the way. He's got stuff that's already out there that's awesome. He does everything himself, which is also really impressive. I don't know how. I still don't know how to program drums.
And he takes care of his many animals. He has.
Yes.
He just bought another beta. He has a turtle. I think he calls him Mr. Cuddles or something.
Turtles are awesome. It's a red ear box.
Yeah, I had 2 of them. They stink if you don't clean them right. I was a teenager. I would just let the fucking tanks fester. Oof. It is not a pleasant smell. Not at all.
I'm not saying who, but I once referred to somebody smelling like a fucking turtle tank. Yeah.
All right.
And on that note, our list is complete.
Yes.
Oh, so bad. So bad. So we are Mike and Dave Hit the Stage on YouTube. HitTheStagePodcast.com. Hit the Stage Podcast on Instagram. I am Basher.exe.
I am Nugs29.
And for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail Halford.
Hail Halford. Later.